who brings one of my favorite couture. The reason I say favorite is because, when you are from India, it's hot and it is humid, and the kind of clothing that suits you there is cotton, beautiful textures. But over a period of time, Lucknowi has gone into all different textures and has become night out thing. So this, what I'm wearing, is a night out thing. So with great pleasure and much joy, I would like to welcome one of the brightest entrepreneurs in the market. Her name is Sanghal, an inspiring Indian woman, and a lot of us are excited to welcome her on this podium, which we're running through this whole month, called Heart to Heart. So welcome, Vaishali, and you have a wonderful display. So without further ado, may I ask you to say a few words about your journey and what brings you to this wonderful business?
Definitely, and thank you so much for such a beautiful introduction. I, in all humility, would say I am still learning, still quite new to the market. But it is people like you, it is my clients, it is people who like quality stuff that have really encouraged me and motivated to be where I am right now. And the fact that this is my first live, that just goes to prove that what a beautiful community IIW is, that I could actually gather the courage to go live for the first time. So thank you so much. And Rashmi, IIW team, thank you for the platform. I think you're doing a fabulous job giving small businesses like me a platform becoming a bridge between us and the audience. So Darshini, as you asked me, I'll just give a quick introduction about myself. As you mentioned, my name is Vaishali, and I'm originally from Delhi. And I've been living in UK now for more than 10 years, though I started this business, say, about 3 years back. Now, my brand is called UltraKriti. Now, UltraKriti is an amalgamation or combination of two words, Ultra and Kriti, which when put together, they mean exquisite work of art. Sorry, did somebody say something? Okay, probably I just heard an echo. So I was just explaining what UltraKriti means. And as I mentioned that I'm from Delhi, but I have this passion for Lucknowi Chikankari work since childhood, like something, because it used to be so comfortable, so affordable. It was something that we always wore, like my mom, me, my sister. So it was something like a regular feature at home. And I feel that it reflects a part of me, a personality in me, which is little subtle, more sober. And I am attracted to more of elegance rather than bling. So I felt when I started the business that Lucknowi Chikankari, given that it comes from the land of Nawabs, it has a royalty touch to it. Not only the touch, it's timeless, it's elegant. I thought that would be perfect to start my business with. And otherwise, before starting this business, I was working in a multinational company. So I was from the corporate background, working as training and development manager. So working with people, giving presentations was a daily feature. I always loved interacting with people. And I'm glad that this business actually gives me the pleasure and the opportunity to meet such lovely people through this platform and through the business, that I think I feel more enriched. I feel that as if it's a blessing to me that I've got to know people. Otherwise, being new in a country, sometimes it's very difficult to connect. And this business gave me an opportunity to connect with people and share joy and colors and fabrics and quality with them. And it's been a beautiful journey, designing certain stuff, creating outfits, seeing ladies smile, my clients, when they come back and they give me good feedback. It's such an honor and such a pleasure. So today, I feel a good note to start would be to explain the word chikankari, because I think that was a very relevant point where people unfortunately do not understand chicken curry. They mistake it for chicken curry. So it's quite a hoot. I have to explain myself that it is not chicken curry. I am not in food business. I am in chicken curry. Kari means the word, and chicken actually in Urdu means embroidery. So the art of embroidery is basically chicken curry, and it can be dated back to, say, Noor Jahan. That's what the stories tell us, that Noor Jahan was the wife of Mughal Jahangir. She was very fond of embroidery, and she is the one who actually started, and she was influenced by the Persian and the Turkish embroidery, and that's why you would see in chicken curry there is a form of Parsi embroidery as well. So on that note, having given the introduction to chicken curry, the word, I would like to show you the difference between a real, authentic, hand-embroidered chicken curry versus a machine embroidery. Because when I was though I started the business without much market research or much strategy in place, but I did know that there was a gap. There was a gap in finding good embroidered stuff. So going to different markets, I always saw a replica or a machine-made chicken curry, which was being sold as authentic Lucknowi work, which really sort of saddened me. And I thought, you know what, through my business, I would like to not only, of course, share my clothes and my designs, but also a little bit of knowledge, which might help you shop better in future, no matter where you go. So on that note, I'll quickly just show you. Now to begin, what you see here.
One second, before you begin, there's most of the people that are watching you here today are from London. And the very important, or the UK, the very important business that you mentioned, and I would like you to elaborate even whilst you're showing, is that why would I buy embroidered versus machine? So, and show us exactly where you want us to decipher the quality versus mass populated.
Yeah, definitely. And I will touch upon that point as I explain. And I think, once you start, when you have a visual impact, half the story is narrated through the visuals itself. So I'm glad you pointed that out, Darshini. So why should you buy hand embroidery or hand embroidered? One, of course, the visual effect. Also, if you think of it, there's an entire community out there that relies on hand embroidery. You are actually supporting a very skilled yet impoverished community of people who have learned the skill many, many years ago. It's like 4th or 5th generation that are actually into this. It's an entire industry. But unfortunately, what happens is, because we are always short of time, we are crunch of time, the world is so fast, life is so fast, we sometimes neglect our own culture, heritage, not without any bad intention or anything, but it just naturally happens because machine embroidery is something which is in surplus. It can be done anywhere. It can be done quickly, much faster. While a piece like this might take, this is a very simple piece, but still it might take about a week or 2 to get this done. I will show you a sari that can take about a year to be done. So it's a slow moving yet a creative field. And through my business, I just want to make people aware, and it is not their fault because such is the market. And I know a lot of my friends, a lot of my clients have migrated from Kenya or South Africa. So chicken curry as a skill is not so popular there. So it is not their fault that they don't understand or they're not aware of it and why, they should feel more affinity towards it. So by showing this, on that note, I would just like to show. Now, from a distance, you might say, all right, this just looks like, you know, any machine embroidered. But if you were to lift it up, the key of it, if you see the messy network, you might say, oh, there's a lot of thread work here, you know, but that is the key. You can actually see that the work has been done by hands, and you'll see a lot of knots and threads around it, but that is what shows that it is all handwork. Vis-a-vis, I'll just show you a machine made. Now, this is a beautiful piece as well, you know, no doubt. It's a lot of shimmer, a lot of sequin work, a lot of embroidery. However, this is a machine embroidered work. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not against it. The very fact that I own this piece just goes to prove that machine work is also an industry, and there is a place for it. But in 99% of my work is all promoting the skilled workers, the heritage of India, the culture of India, which is all about getting handmade things done or hand embroidery. That's where the culture lies. So next time when you go shopping and somebody tries to sell you this fabric as chikankari, now, no doubt there is an embroidery here, but if I were to turn it around, you won't see, it's a very neat embroidery, you know. You won't see any loops, any hanging threads. Now that just is one indication that it is all machine made. You know, it is not hand embroidered, right? So even though it might look very beautiful, and no doubt it is, however, you know, the charm of wearing a hand embroidered outfit, you know, is very different. If you see the Bollywood industry, if you see, you know, the top-notch weddings, you would notice that they actually, you know, they wear the authentic hand-embroidered designer wear, no doubt, but it is all handmade. And I think that's what I appreciate about, one thing I appreciate about Bollywood or, you know, top designers, is that they are in a way playing an important role in promoting the skill from India. So let me, now that I've shown you difference through various other collection, I hope you'll be able to get more attuned to it. I know it's not easy at first glance, and that too virtually, to make a lot of difference, but my endeavor would be not only to show my collection, but also you know, try and show you certain stitches, certain kind of work, so that you can appreciate this work and the labor that goes into it, the passion that goes into it, you know. And I think that is that passion, that appreciation for that work that brought me to this business. So I like to start with a very popular, one of my top seller tunic tops, which is doing fabulously well, and it does really well throughout the year, which is this silk crepe. Now I'll try and, you know, maybe you can see that how soft the material is. And what is the beauty is that, of course, one, it is all hand embroidered. You can see, of course, there's a print, but it is, you can see the embroidery, right? And it is very soft, very flowy, though it looks very delicate, but it's a very durable cloth. And what I really, really like about this is it does not wrinkle. So when it doesn't wrinkle, there have been times, like, for example, in my case, when I've had to do an exhibition, I've had to travel from one place to another. I have worked throughout the night setting up my entire exhibition. So of course, the clothes, you sweat and you are dirty and your clothes get crumpled. But with this, in the morning, if suppose I'm not ready in time and a customer walks in,
someone who's asking you the price.
I'm fresh. Sorry?
Someone's asking you the price?
Yeah. So these are for 55 pounds. And right now I'm giving delivery postage free. So that would actually give you a 10% off from the, you know, rather than paying for the postage. So these are for 55. Yeah, and I'll show you some more colors. It's got fabulous colors, very bright. though it's looking a bit more bright than the usual color, but they do fabulously well throughout the year, especially around the Christmas or the festivities with, as a gift. Mother's Day is coming, like even for yourself, I believe, I've learned a big lesson about self-care and self-love, and sometimes we forget to shop for ourselves. So, this is a really nice fabric and a tunic. And if you see on my page, which of course we will mention, if you go on UltraKriti, you will be able to see all the designs, all the colors, and there are sizes from UK size 8 till UK size 20. UK size 20 just got sold off, but I have till UK size 18 is available. So if you have any questions regarding this, I'll be happy to answer. I'll just quickly, show you more colors so that you get an idea that there are bright colors and there are very sober colors as well. And you can wear it over a skirt. Now, for example, I'll just show you a combination. Now, for this top, I incidentally had this Banarsi skirt. And if you see, if I put it together, it goes really well. Let me just show it properly. I wouldn't be able to show you in the mannequin because the length is such, but if I were to place it, it goes really well. And it's on my page as well. So the Banarsi skirt. And it just becomes like a nice social evening, party wear. And you can just dress it up with nice jewelry. For example, you could wear something like, if you could say, for example, something like these. And you can just dress yourself up. And one of the things I try and do for my clients is that I try and create a one-stop shop experience, so that when you come in and, for example, if you're happy to, and there's never any pressure from my end, but I try and give you a lot of options. So I try and give you leggings, a tunic top, a skirt, suits. So there are various things I'll be showing you, and I offer you jewelry. There are clutch bags. There are various other accessories, so that if you want to put together and you're short of time, you can put together things and you can get dressed for a party, or, I can actually courier it, and in a day you can receive it also. So the idea is to minimize your effort into finding things.
Someone asked you, Kalpana's asked you, if it's silk crepe, can we machine wash it?
Yes. I'm glad you asked me, because this is not tussar silk or raw silk that you cannot wash in machine. I have been washing my top, this particular top that I wear, for last 3 years in the machine. I have traveled with it extensively, and that is one reason that I travel. I've never had any problems. And as I said, this is my top seller. I have had so many people buy it, and not a single complaint so far. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, but everybody's been very happy with it, and that's why I'm so confident. Thank you for asking that.
So before you move on to the next one, ladies, there's Saroj Ben, there's Surinder Ji, there's Sulekha, there's Dhanlakshmi, Manju, Vimla, Garima, Neena, Neeta, and someone called iPhone, who I don't know who it is. If you have any specific styles or any specific Lucknawis you want Vaishali to show you in terms of color and style, feel free to tell her, because she has so much, and within the 45 minutes that we have, she probably won't be able to go through everything, but just give us a shout and ask if you need anything. And any prices that you need, you can either ask here or you can personal message her. Thank you.
While you're thinking about it, yeah, sorry?
No, carry on.
Okay, so while they're thinking about it, and if they pose a question, I'll be happy to answer. But I would also like to, there's another outfit that I would like to show, which I feel is doing really well, given that everybody's at home all the time these days. These are kurtis, rayon cotton kurtis. Again, the fabric, if you see, is really soft. And they are again one of my top sellers because they're so comfortable, and they're for 65 pounds. Yeah, they were originally for 75, but I reduced it because I realized that this was one of the kurtis which was very easy to wear. And the good part about this is, again, if you want to layer it up and make it, sort of dress it up. So for example, this kurti, again, this is the rayon kurti. You can see the embroidery on it. The color slightly changes because of the light effect, but it's a navy blue. And what I've done is I've put a nice silk stole with it. And the stole is really light. And what I like to do is, I like to give you value for money. So if you're using something, I would want you to use it for different aspects, So this is something you can use as a scarf, you can just wrap it around. It's a dupatta, it's a stole. So it is multi-purpose. Even with this kurti, it reminds me of my time in college days when I used to wear jeans and kurta. Very typical Delhi university crowd. But if you want to wear it with leggings, you want to wear it with salwar, you want to wear it with sharara, you can dress it up. Now, another example I'll show you of dressing up is, now if I were to take off this stole and, put the dupatta, so you will notice that besides chikankari, I do keep a lot of options in dupattas. Now, the endeavor or the emotion behind it is the same, that I want to spoil you with a lot of options. It shouldn't be so that you're stuck with a very expensive option or only a chikankari. Yes, my suits are 99% chikankari, but I try and give you options through the dupattas because they just look so fabulous. If you see now how the kurti has transformed, and I can show you into a pulkari dupatta also with it. I've shown you a Rajasthani, I've shown you a silk, and of course,
this one, Vaishali, this one, dupatta you're showing us, can you bring it a bit more closer? Yeah. Is this Rajasthani style?
Yeah. Yes, this is the Rajasthani bandhani style with gota.
So you can wear it over here. So when I go, because I love to dance, when I go for Navratri, I actually I could wear this.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to buy the kurti to buy a dupatta. These are what a lot of places you would see that they the suits come together with a dupatta. I do have those as well, but I have a lot of individual items. So you can buy the dupatta separately, you can buy it as a bundle. I keep leggings as well. Now I'll just show you quickly, okay, I'll just show you this sharara. Look at this sharara with gota work. Now, as you were saying, you go for Navratris and all. If you were to pair it up, I can't show you the whole thing, but
it looks rich.
Sorry?
It looks very rich. It looks very rich.
It looks very rich. And a simple kurti. Now, the whole thing was I started off with a very simple kurti. It's a monochrome. You can't see, there is embroidery, but it's monochrome, right? With a bit of layering and more colors, and you can keep adding. And depending on your budget and your occasion, I can help you decide what dress will look really nice.
Yeah, because if you wear a nice big choker, it becomes like a really nice outfit. I have some questions. I've got some questions from the public here, from the people watching. So while you're getting the next one, Surendra ji wants the black kurti. Can you tell her that one with white embroidery, if you can tell her if her size is available? After the show, Surendra ji, Vaishali will get in touch with you and she will go through that one with you. Kalpana is asking, what is the length of the kurti you're showing? This seems very long.
46.
It is fashion.
Sorry?
The lady's asking, is it latest fashion? Is it like a fashion thing, or it is like a classic?
I would say it's a classic. Because as I told you, this is something that reminds me, even though it used to be in khadi, but it reminds me of my time in college where I would wear such a kurta. But the twist is that by adding a dupatta like this and a sharara like this, or maybe a nice, churidar with it, you can actually make a classic thing into something more fashionable, Are you getting it? And for example, I showed you the earrings here. Now look at these earrings. They're navy blue. Can you see it properly? Yeah. So they will really match. So with an outfit like this, you can see the earrings and they will really match. And that's it. You've dressed up, you've just layered up and you have dressed up for an occasion. And if you want to dress it down, you can always, wear it. Even I've had people wearing it without a dupatta. It looks absolutely fine. It just has to fit you properly. Of course, it has to be the right size. Another example I'll quickly show you is, say for example, a lovely mustard color. Again, a very simple kurta, 65 pounds only. And I have now paired it with a gota dupatta, So again, a very simple piece has been transformed, and wear it with a nice, jhumka or something, chanbalia. And then you've just transformed. I'm sorry?
The balis, how much are they for?
Those balis are for 65. They are very good kundan quality. And I can show you. This is...
Bring it closer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Very nice quality. And I have it in another color as well. This is red. So this actually matches with the dupatta as well. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move on to, I want to show you more variety, but just quickly, just to show you that I have, these various. And if you see, one of the ladies, I have one customer in Paris. She, I recommended her this. I said, try it. If you don't like it, I'll take it back, but I was so certain that she will. And she loved it. She sent me a review. I'll soon put it on my page. And she loved it because it's so soft and it's really, and given that we've been sitting at home, these do really well. And another variation in this is this kurta.
That's my favorite, yeah.
Yeah, this is what you saw. And this is with the chiffon dupatta. You don't need a heavy dupatta with this. And also, I would like to inform all my kurtas come with an inner lining or a slip. So there's an inner cotton matching slip. So you don't have to go shopping for, or you don't have to worry about the camisole. I get it all done for you.
That's so helpful because, I have four which are white and yellow and cream that I got from India. And now I don't know where to buy the inside lining from.
So for example, this white kurta, this is like the cotton, the typical cotton kurta we wear. Again, if you see, I've got the lining done here. And it's the fabric is really nice. So it won't pinch you. It's not one of those cheap fabric because the quality of the kurta is so nice. I want to keep the lining also breathable and complementing the kurta, because I want that my customer should feel inside out, feel really nice. And when they come to me and when they go back, they know that they have well spent their time, energy, and also their money on me because they're getting something worth it, something that will stay with them. Now, again, I would like to just quickly dress this up. Now, while I'm showing you this is a beautiful dupatta. And what I've done is I've got a nice lace done to it. Right? So again, it becomes really fancy. In fact, I can show it. So, if you see this, again, a very simple kurta becomes a party dress. Wear it with nice chand balis, or maybe something like these. And you can just dress yourself up. Or even simple kundan earrings like these. You don't have to really, wear very heavy stuff. or even pearls, because there is pearl out here. So the kurta, these cotton kurtas range from 75 to 95, depending on the amount of embroidery. Now this has less embroidery on it. So this, I believe, would be 75. However, there are heavy embroidered ones as well. For example, I'll show you. Now, if you see this, it's a very pretty piece and it's got mukesh work. Now, what is mukesh work? Mukesh work, if you see, is this, for those people who don't know, can you see the silver golden tinge wire? Now, what they do is, this is like a thread, just like the embroidery. This is a single stitch. Every stitch is a single stitch. So they weave into this wire, they break it, they close it, and they weave another one. So that's how the embroidery is done. And you can see the mukesh work, and it just gives a nice shimmer, you know. And suppose you were to put this along with it. So this kurta would be 105. It has a slip inside. It has mukesh work, and there is a lot of embroidery. You can see there is a lot more embroidery on this.
And how much is the dupatta? Someone's asked.
Yeah, so in this, I have a variation. This particular dupatta, because it has the lace and it's heavy, this is for 95. However, I'll just quickly show you another variation. The same dupatta in pink, same work. Now this work is called tepchi work. Okay, I'll be showing you. The work out here that you see is the shadow work. And this linear work, it's called, is tepchi work. So it's very fine. I'll show you a single. Can you see the thread? It's very fine. One single thread that is being used all over. And this is for 55. So this dupatta is for 55. It doesn't have the lace, right? Because lace is very expensive. You can spend about 25, 30 pounds just on that lace, and getting it stitched is another, you know, if somebody was to charge me, they would say, okay, 10 pounds, you know. So it takes me about 35, 40 pounds to get the lace done. That's why the price sort of reaches to 95 with it. You know, so there is, it's quite a fair pricing. You would know that, you know, 55 and 95, and all of it goes into the lace itself, right? So this is another suit in Georgette. Even though I had a chiffon dupatta with this, in order to make it a little more fancy, I have, you know, I was able to match a nice heavy dupatta. And this kurta by its like with this combination put together is 170. I believe, so if I were to deduct 55 from it, that would be the cost of the kurta. And again, you can see it's a perfect matching slip inside. Yeah, and it's breathable, it's cotton. Right. So in cotton, I'll just quickly show you, I have a lot of variety, but look at this work. Now this is getting a bit more, you know, fine work. If you can see the beads.
This is like Kashmiri style, isn't it?
Not really.
What is it called?
Yeah, it's called the Parsi style. You know, this is called the Parsi work, but this is a moderate level of Parsi work, because Parsi work can be very fine, very intricate, but you can see the bead work and you can see the mirror work. And what I've done is, instead of again giving a plain chiffon dupatta, I've given a nice organza dupatta. It gives a very delicate look to it, you know, and it matches very well. If you want a white dupatta, I'm happy to change it and give you that. So, you know, my clients who bought from me, if they are there, they would know that I try and give a lot of options. I try and give a lot of flexibility so that you can mix match. And I also say, for example, have these leggings. I have it in white. I have various colors. So if you want
more of the Parsi work, so that's beautiful. So you talked about the Techi work, the Parsi work, the Lucknawi work. Then you talked about something else as well. You mentioned.
So see, all of this is Lucknawi work. That is the umbrella. Okay. So Parsi work also comes in Lucknawi. This is Parsi work. I've shown you the Techi work, and I will quickly show you the shadow work. This is the most common work that you will see in most of the kurtis. And if I were to turn it around, you would see.
Is this a dupatta?
Yeah, this is a dupatta. Again, because I keep a lot of white kurtis with me, this goes really well. I'm sorry I'm putting it on myself, but I want to show it to you properly. But look at the neatness of the work. Yeah, this is the shadow work. And if I were to turn it around, you would see how the work has been done.
Oh, it's
there are knots. There are knots, but they're not messy, you know, they're neat. And you can see how big the dupatta is. It's again the total 2.5 meter. So big enough. And it looks really nice. And try and put it around, say, a white. And you can just sort of, you know.
That looks lovely.
So, you know, you can just, I have, like on my page, you will see a lot more colors. I have orange, green, blue. So this is just a nice purple color. Yeah, and again, you can match it with nice earrings. And for example, let me just show if I have some nice earrings here. Maybe like this.
Oh, they look lovely with that.
So that's why you will see a lot of stuff. Now here, because of the color, I'll just quickly show you some options. I've got these clutch bags made, and you can see the embroidery.
So it's a Lucknowi clutch bags. Very nice.
You will not find that in the market. So I've got specially, and there's a chain also. And these are for 28 pounds right now. They were 32. It's on discount. So it looks really nice. You know, if you wear it with one Lucknowi work and carry it, it looks classic. Yeah. And in this only, I have more colors, something like pink.
I would love the white one. It's such a struggle.
White is very versatile, again, you know, but some people, now in this, I have a pure, this is more expensive. You know, this is the fabric, the work, if you see, is very intricate. And the work that you see, I know I don't want to give you too many terms, but because I'm showing it, it's called ghas patti work. This is the ghas patti style. If you see, it's like, you know, the ghas patti is used in floral pattern to make the petals. So again, it has a chain. Okay. And in this, I have potlis as well. Now this is called gota patti work. Yeah. And it has the zari embroidery and gota patti work. Now something like this would be, in this fabric would be 75 pounds. Because again, the fabric, the work, everything, it is really good. Now, because I'm showing that, I like to quickly show this. This is one of my heavy pieces. Yeah, so similar work, gota patti on georgette. And
georgette falls beautifully. My favorite material is georgette.
Yeah. And in georgette also, you have pure georgette, you have, you know, sorry, this is this. So you can, you know, carry the potli with it.
And how much is this?
This would be 495. So 495 pounds, yeah. And the dupatta. And these anarkalis will have a finishing of lining inside. So it's not a detachable slip. It will have a lining, the proper boutique style. And I can either give you leggings, or if you want silk churidar, then you have to give me the measurement and I will get it done. There would be an little bit extra charge because of the silk fabric, but I do have the option to get it done. Okay.
So we have the last 10 minutes with you. So
okay.
You want to sort of go through stuff in terms of, you said you do dupattas, you do scarves, you do jewelry. So tell us where you are based and how people can find you. And if the program is on air afterwards, there might be some people watching now. My mom is watching. Mom, So she's from India, so she's watching from there. She loves Lucknowi. So, you know, you have lots of people from all parts of the world watching. So if they watch later, where to find it, and just generally a little bit about it.
So on that note, because the only thing that I've not shown so far is, for example, a sari. You know, like I just want to complete my entire range. And you can see that I've shown you a kurti, I've shown you dupattas. I have more than a collection of 300 dupattas. I have kalamkari, pulkari, chikankari. I have banarsi, I have silk. So, you know, depending on the fabric of the kurti, I can give you a dupatta. So this is a sari. So I keep saris as well. You can see the beautiful embroidery. Something like this would be like about 350 pounds. This is on the higher side, of course, because you can see the work. Yeah. And there are lighter saris as well, which would be in the range of about 195 to 200. But you can see there is a light work, and just on the final note, because I want to, you know, again, show you the kind of range I keep. So I keep light range also. And look at this sari.
That's beautiful.
Look at the work, you know. So this is that classic Chikankari, Lucknowi, authentic work that you can see. And I am soon getting lehengas done as well. So to answer your question, Darshini, I keep, in fact, I do have suits, anarkalis, saris, tunic tops. I have plazos. I have these lovely plazos that you can wear. I have shararas. I've shown you shararas. I keep menswear as well. I have kurtas for men, which this time on Diwali, I had created a Hamtum collection wherein I gave a matching kurta with the sari or matching kurta with the suit. And people loved it because, again, you know, to get something matching, to find something for your partner and, you know, good quality, it was something that they really enjoyed. And again, to show you just an extent to IKEA Fabrics as well. This is pure Georgette. Again, something, you know, this would be on the higher range, where you can see the work. So I've shown you sober, subtle, everyday wear, party wear, and I've shown you wedding wear also. This is dyeable. I can get it stitched. If you give me the measurement, I can get it dyed into any color of your choice. I have an entire color palette with me, which you can select from, or you can get your own color. I will send it with this, get it dyed, and I can get it done for you.
The dyeables are in this particular material or in everything that you do?
No, they are in particular pure Georgette or viscose Georgette, which is, you know, the kind of, say, for example, so this white kurti is viscose Georgette, which is a very good alternative to pure Georgette. Pure Georgettes are very expensive. You know, the one that I showed you, and the work that you will see on pure Georgette is also different, you know, because it's worth that much time and money. Now, these are daily wear and they look really nice. Look at the work, yeah, and they can be transformed into something like this. So this is white, and I've got that done in red, and I've given a bandhani dupatta with this. So the kurta would be something like, okay, because this came with a chiffon dupatta, I'll quickly show you. This came with a chiffon dupatta with mukesh work on it. The set is for 155. However, if you were to add a dupatta like this, of course, the price will change depending on what is the price of the dupatta. So again, it totally, you want to layer it up. If you don't want this chiffon dupatta to save some money and invest it in this, I'm happy for you to do that as well. I'm not, you know, just a few kurtis where the sets get spoiled. It's difficult for me not to give you the dupatta, but I try and give you that flexibility. For example, I got these net kurtas done. And now here, it'll be very difficult for me to say, okay, don't take the dupatta because it is a set, you know, it will get spoiled. And you can see the work. This is all on net, and to get it done on net is really tough because the net is a very thin fabric. Can you see? It's a very thin fabric, and I got these beautiful pieces done. So I have a lot of variety. I can go on and we can have breakfast together. So, you know, there's so much that I can show you, and we can all sit together throughout the night. But of course, I would like to respect everybody's time and appreciate if there are any questions. And as I said, you know, I do keep a lot of jewelry with me. So any point in time, for example, you know, like something like this. The last piece I like to show is this I just got done. This is on Chanderi. And this is again the Bada Mukesh work. Mukesh work, but you know, they are big. So this has a Chanderi dupatta with it. And if we were to
Chanderi is a kind of silk, right?
Chanderi is not really silk. Yeah, yes. Chanderi is a finer, it's a mix of, I would say, to put it in a layman's term, cotton and silk, you know. But it is neither pure silk nor just cotton. It has that sheen to it. You can see it has that elegance. And Chanderi is one of the most elegant wares, you know. So if you see, this has Chanderi dupatta and and if you wear the choker with it, you know, if you put the choker and it has earrings, it becomes like a wedding wear. You can wear it for mehendi, you can wear it for sangeet, you know, totally. And if you say, for example, you don't want a churidar with it, what I do is I give you the fabric for the churidar. It's all dyed and it can be stitched. Because churidar is tough for me to get it done without the measurement. So I provide you with the fabric so that you don't have to worry about going to the market and getting it done. You can wear a sharara also. If you don't want to wear a churidar, you can just add on to a sharara and make it a really nice wedding wear. Yeah? Do we still have more time? Because I can...
No, I think we've run out of time. It's just, oh, that's beautiful. Look at that dupatta. Oh,
yeah, so this was a plain angrakha in Georgette. Angrakha is when the anarkali ties on the left hand side, like on the side with these thread. And this is a very Mughal, as I said, you know, because it comes from the Mughal era. This is a very royal way of doing it. And in order to break the monotony of it, I got this dupatta done separately in Georgette with a beautiful lace, you know. And this dupatta you can wear with something else as well. So again, it's a lot of value for money because you're not bound by this combination. You can buy this separately. You want to buy this separately. Totally depends on what your budget is. So my key takeaway here for you would be that one, I know there is a lot of machine work, but maybe you would like to consider investing in a hand embroidered chicken work. It looks different, as you've seen. It looks very graceful. Try it. Try it with something small. You know, you don't have to invest so much. Totally depends on what you want. But I've shown you that I can get a lehenga done. I can get a sari done. A lot of variety. And also, it's a way of supporting our heritage. It's a dying art. If we don't support it, then who else will? That, you know, it's just a very noble thought. Not that I'm trying to sell, but chikankari as an industry is huge. But it is only huge because there are people like me, there are people like you who are interested in the artwork. And for me, quality matters a lot. Yeah. Keeping the quality as the essence of my entire business. I try and offer you as much value for money, the best prices possible. People try and compare, which is all right with me. I know it is slightly more expensive than the machine work, but you know, gold is gold and copper is copper, right? There is no comparison. So it's just about, you know, appreciating the artwork and giving it a good shot. And feel free to reach out. I'm a very friendly person. very talkative as well. As you can see, I've been talking, you know, I can just go on with my collection. When it is safe, you're very welcome to come over as well.
Yes, can you please tell us how much that last white one is? The Lucknowi one. Yes.
So only the kurta itself is 135. It has the inner slip also inside. And if you want to get the dupatta added, the dupatta is 95. So that's... Okay.
Thank you.
And can I just show you one last thing, because I don't want to miss it. Just one last thing, because it's one of my best sellers and I don't know how I forgot. You know, I keep these leggings, and can you see the embroidery on it? They are like churidar and they are stretchable. So from a size 8 to 16, you can easily wear it, right? If you're very tall like me, then I struggle a bit, but I try and get you lend one. They do really well. So with something like this, you know, it looks fabulous, because it's not just a lycra churidar, it is with embroidery, and it just sort of enhances the entire look.
So how much is it, Vaishali?
How much is the churidar?
Yes, leggings.
38.
Embroidered leggings, 38.
Yes,
okay.
38. And I have another style with the button. These are like the trouser ones. These are for 42. Okay. 42 or 45. Sorry, yeah. I'll just confirm that. You can always get in touch with me. These are the buttons ones, and these are trouser types, you know, these days. So, and in cotton, I've shown you the tapered ones, the trouser ones, and then you can see the flare, you know. So like this is all embroidered. So I hope, you know, with whatever you're seeing, you would be able to, one, make out the difference, what is available in certain markets and what they try to sell you in the name of chikankari. Hopefully you would be able to now, you know, tell the seller back that this is an handmade or machine work. And I hope you were able to appreciate the quality that I'm offering here. And it is always my, you know, my endeavor that I try and give you the best quality. I can always, you know, I can give you a designer wear, something like £1,000, £2,000. The range is limitless. But I try through giving you options and combinations and layering that you can buy as per the budget, you know, and you can come back to me and say, you know what, I bought this from you. Now, can I buy the next dupatta or something? Totally depends. So I'm very flexible and totally for it, that you should get value for money. Right? Thank you so much. If you have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer.
I think people have made notes and some of them are interested and they're going to contact you. Surendraji, you're interested in the black one. Kalpana, I'm sure you've got Vaishali's number. Vaishali, thank you so much for a fantastic hour of education and quality. It's a beautiful collection indeed. And wish you all the very best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Darshini, for, you know, supporting me and guiding me through it and asking the questions which help me, you know, answer relevantly. And thank you to the audience for making the time. And I will really appreciate, you know, it'll be a pleasure to help you. Whenever the lockdown opens, please feel free to come over. I'm based in Berkshire, Maidenhead. My details, if they want, I think they can find it through the link. Or
yeah, and also when the broadcast is actually on Facebook, you can just add your details at the bottom of it.
So do you want me to do that, or would you be doing that?
I'll ask Rashmi to do that.
Okay, that would be lovely. Yeah, so you can get my number and my Facebook page and you can contact me from there. Yeah, thank you once again. You've been brilliant. You've been so patient and you made me feel, you know, by showing your interest and asking me questions, I just feel that maybe somewhere I've been able to, you know, make good use of your
time. 1 second. Vimla is not on Facebook. Vimla, Vaishali will contact you. Vaishali, if you want to contact Vimla, what's your last name? I can't see her last name. I'll ask Rashmi to give me her details. Her name is Vimla, and she says that, can you give me your contact number? I'm not on Facebook.
So can I give my contact number, whoever wants to? Yeah. So my contact number is 07580632882. I'll just quickly repeat that for you. 07580632882. Name is Vaishali. You can just WhatsApp me or call me. Then I'm happy to help you out. And I can even actually do a call with you and show you more, you know, because there was, of course, I could have only showed, I've extended the time. Thank you for giving me that flexibility. But I'll be happy to do a virtual call and show you more options.
Thank you, and have a wonderful evening, everyone.
And you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Darshini. Thanks a lot, Vaishali. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.